And welcome back to Forsyth Barr Stadium here in Dunedin. Moxie, take a breath, brother. What a first final underway. Kaikorai running out 23-22 in the Premier Development final, and about to kick off the senior final for 24. Number 1 plays number 2. Referee Tim Lucas gets us underway. We bobble at the back.
Oh, wow, that's some energy early, Wally.
It's been like that all day here, hasn't it, mate, to be fair. Great call in the first. In for another fantastic fixture here under the roof. As I say, the best two sides in the senior comp for 24 getting a battle.
Yeah, it's going to be an entertaining watch. I just think a team of ex-superstars versus a team of true club battlers. It's going to be a great watch. That's jolly. Recognise that. Long locks.
Moody for Kaikorai. Tip on, ball in one hand already. Very razzly. Was Crombie there. Big shot. Again, only at 1 minute 15. But like the first fixture, all go. It's Fowler. Players like Fowler today with all his experience playing Premier footy will great wee chip in behind.
Oh, great hands.
Glenn Beadle moved back to fullback with a few late changes for the Taieri senior side. Picked up on the half volley. Caulfield settles. That was Carl Still off the left foot. Drops back to Smale. Good pressure relieving kick past the halfway.
Oh, good run.
Kaikorai looking to quickly recycle here. That's White. Great momentum again.
Jeez, some play going on here, Wally. Like it's edge to edge.
2.5 minutes in for a senior final. Mox not sure it's the way the boys would want to start it, but fantastic for all the fans here that are starting to drip back in. A wee bit faster than out at the Eel Pit. Strong recycle inside, great defence. That might have been Still again.
Oh, look out.
Intercept. Te Kororu Penny. A wee goosey.
Oh.
Well tackled into the touchline there. Take a breath, Mox. I think that was jolly, as you noted. We're in for another.
Wow. These boys, like, we just saw bodies all over the ground in that first half, and we're about to see it again come 10, 15 minutes into this game. There is going to be some breathing. We're going to have to get a recap of the rules, Simon, I think, around subs, because there is 26 guys on each team in this grade.
Yeah, slightly different to the fixture in round, or game 1 here today. As Kite wrap around, they're on again here. Straight to the width.
Chase.
That's Horn. Not regathered. Oh, possibly this will be interesting. Try awarded.
Could have been a penalty try.
Yeah, penalty try there that held on the ground was Horn after the wee chip and chase. However,
I actually missed who got the dot down, who came over the top there, and
I think through the beautiful replay we'll see it's possibly the loose forward for Kaikorai, maybe Church, or even maybe the skipper Johnson.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see. And here it comes. It was good play, good hands. Burnsy, just a wee flick on, get dumped for his troubles. Down the side, and lovely chip and chase from the left winger. Who is that? Cameron Horn, yeah. And then held there. But then someone's coming through with the headgear. Hand up.
This is the 7, Brock Johnson, the skipper there. Mox just dived on the loose balls, pressure down, try. Would have been interesting, as you say, though, if
he had to make a call.
Yeah, yeah. Timmy Lucas there, but tries awarded, play on.
or we pull.
Off the upright.
Tell you what, one thing I will quickly mention here, Wally, is the fact that we have got our touchies and referees that have been doing this grade all year out there doing it.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? And Timothy Lucas, one of the most experienced referees in this grade,
Yep.
but also has given his service for many years for the ORA in both Premier 2 and Premier fixtures as well. So well-deserved, Tim, to get the final, and Grant McDowell, who's been doing a little bit of seniors and Colts as well, and Doug Hill, who's a great service in the senior game.
Awesome to see. I just love that we've rewarded those guys. Here's big Simon, Simon, is it? Yeah, Simon Piri. He's a big ball carrier along with Kieran Fowler for Kaikorai.
Yeah, he's going to get them a lot of momentum today, isn't he, Mox, again?
That's a fresh cut lid too.
Oh, bang.
Yeah. The big number 1, James White, and his head is looking white.
Fowler just slow to get up there, maybe just with a boot. The kick goes forward. Beadle for Taieri. Hops off the right.
There's a few names that I recognise but don't recognise their bodies anymore.
No, 10 years since we maybe last saw them under the roof here, but they're winding back the clock and starting very strongly.
Numbers here. Good cover.
Got him short here.
Oh, good tackle.
Great tackle.
He's out. Just figuring out everybody who's who.
Yeah, there were a couple of late changes for the Taieri team. I know Will Kirkland, who initially on Thursday was named to start at centre, he's now not named. So we've moved Te Kura Rupeni and Shannon Young into the midfield and Glenn Beadle to the back. So lots of experience in the midfield still there for Taieri, Mox.
So who's on the right wing? Oh, we'll work that out shortly. Play on. Here's Shannon Young. Good tackle. It's willing. Willie, it's willing.
Yeah, it is 5-6 minutes into the senior final for 24. Kaikorai up 5 points to 0. The experience of this Taieri side, though, they'll just want to apply the pressure and get back in to the Kaikorai half. Lord carries forward.
Pass.
Out the back to Smale, but leaves the runner. Looks to kick forward, however, regathered by Jolly. Good relieving kick.
Good palm off. Jesus. They haven't forgot to tackle these old boys, though.
No, they haven't. But messy at the back of the ruck there. Might have been Bissett tidying up for Taieri. Penalty coming. No clear release, the call.
See, I'm impressed with the crowd again. We had a good crowd for the P2s, really good crowd. A lot of Green Island supporters and a number of Kaikorai. But now the Taieri Eels have come in, and the great GI supporters have stayed around, of course, for the big game later. I think a few of them have actually crossed the road to watch their Colts play. A junior Colts team playing across the road, so going to have a look at that. And then I think that south stand's going to look very full this afternoon, Wally.
Yeah, I think you're right, Mox. Expected 3 or 4 if the Premier 2 final is anything to go by.
We'll get to that, yeah, for sure. And what a game. I'm still a wee bit, I wouldn't say flustered, but jeepers, it was a great game. I think Taieri bounced back here. What about a line-out drive? We didn't see bugger all of them in the first game, Wally. Everyone wanted to play rugby in the fast stadium. Just missed the throw.
Yeah, over the back, tidied up there by Johnson. Taieri come forward. Not staying on their feet. The relieving penalty there for Kaik. And as you mentioned, Mox, obviously the replacements in the senior grade, squads of 26 or team lists of 26 today, and ideally most of those replacements happen at the 20, 40, 60. However, if the first game is anything to go by, those replacements could come and go for the whole 80. So plenty of options and plenty of experience to come off the bench for both sides.
So is it rolling subs?
It is rolling subs. So at the time, just obviously through the replacement control of their sideline, but plenty of flexibility for coaches and players alike. So I think if the first 9 minutes is anything to go by, all of those 26 are going to get plenty of minutes out here today.
Yeah, I would suggest so. They're going to need to keep those changes coming because they're going to get tired. Jeez, this boy White's been impressive, but that's a great hit. Going sideways here. Straightened by Fowler.
Yeah, maybe a wee bobble on the ground and called, but knocked forward first from the Taieri hand. I guess we've already talked about the midfield, Mox, but that's certainly going to be one matchup today that is probably going to see a lot of action. All former Premier players, Te Kura Rupini and Shannon Young for Taieri, and obviously Kieran Fowler, as we've noted, for the Demons. So already lots of ball and probably plenty more to come.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing Hisa Sasagi coming on. I just want to see what body shape Hisa's in these days.
Yeah, and if we just touch on a couple of names off the bench, we've got Dean Collins, Ralston, Kerr, Todd Ford, Sasangi, plenty of well-known names for community rugby over the last decade. Plenty of banner winners, as you noted. That's a good kick by Beadle, pushing Kaikorai back into their 22.
Good hands.
Again, the skill level, isn't it? It's been fantastic under the roof already since 11 this morning.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. The skill level I agree with. I'm just not sure. When it's ripped out, anyway, doesn't matter. It's a penalty to Taieri. They'll kick in, go for a line-out drive. Their pack looks heavy. Pack looks very heavy.
Yeah, and experience too, I suppose, in that.
Yeah.
In terms of Kirk and Bissett. First attacking line-out inside the 22, just on the 5. So I'm sure they would have been training all week for the first line-out in the 22, whether Carl Bloxham got anything up his sleeve. Coach Carl Bloxham.
I'd love to see a wee fancy move, you know, something around the front or a willy away.
The willy away.
Willy away. Be interesting to see where they're going. They're going for a 5-man.
I'd say Bissett the target.
Oh, it was around the front. He missed it. I liked it though.
Yeah, it was certainly on, wasn't it? I think it was Lord wrapping around the front. The throw definitely went 5.
Well, what else are they going to do on a Thursday practice other than play touch?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You're going to have to come up with a couple of moves.
Yeah, and it's a fantastic grade, the senior grade, isn't it, Mox? It's grassroots at its purest, and this Taieri team been well publicised throughout the year. The people they've brought back to rugby, to our sport. Just so happens they've gone in undefeated and come in as the 1 seed, but they've really enjoyed connecting back to our game. So
yeah, I think they've enjoyed the Thursday nights as much as the Saturdays, to be honest. So they've really enjoyed each other's company more than anything. Oh, yeah, we knock on.
Yeah, knock on the ground there. Fowler trying to get back on his.
I wonder if, just maybe relieving a wee bit of pressure. Probably just going for the 1 set and kick, but maybe just when you've got a good steady scrum like that, maybe just getting rid of it might have been the option. Now they're under pressure.
Tell you what, Manson and Fowler look very similar, don't they? They've actually got the same boots as well, which is the commentator's worst nightmare. Got the old school Predators from 2001, red trim.
Yeah, still running them.
But yeah, slightly messy there. So Taieri with another opportunity. Already got a replacement on there, or maybe just a change in jersey. If they come short side, Beadle running short. Another great tackle.
Oh, lost it? No, try.
Off the foot first, and then I think try. Tim Lucas will confer, but it looked like to me, Mox, off the foot. Yeah. Regathered by the 1, Lord, and over for the try. But Tim will take time here. Confirm with AR Doug Hill. It was messy though, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I wasn't quite sure what happened. And the Taieri boys, actually, to their credit, have stuck around. Haven't done the arrogant walk away to halfway.
Yeah, nothing worse actually, because it slows down the game. So just let the officials make the call.
Yeah. I'm enjoying as a couple of Taieri boys just waving to their kids in the crowd. Big day for the whole family, wouldn't it? You'd come in, you'd be excited. Time on, no try. Is he going for the knock on? Be a tough one. Oh, penalty.
Oh, so this is where I think we called off the foot.
Yeah, I got you now.
And maybe the 1, Lord, was in front. So no knock on. However, offside. Kaikorai get to relieve. That's not a good kick. Very well taken. Sefuna, who looks quite agile. It was a great take for a big man.
It was.
Taieri recycle here.
Pass.
Great width on the pass. Beadle. Still such a dangerous runner with ball in hand.
He looks dangerous, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Hamish Kirk, good hard carry, but just by himself, battling to get those support cleaners on the job. But yeah, God, I wouldn't want to be showing up. Half these guys you'd have to tackle, I suppose. But good effort for them to get out here and get involved in this grade. And Kaikorai traditionally have been pretty strong in this grade for a number of years. This team's been together for a while.
Defending champions?
Defending champions. And I'm pretty sure they might have lost the final the year before as well. So pretty familiar to being in finals. And then, yeah, Taieri, first time in the senior final for a couple of years. And they, like you say, number 1 seed, unbeaten all year, did go to extra time last week against the Dunedin Tigers team. Bunch of young bucks. There's Burnsy on his left foot. Ooh.
And there's been lots of commentary all throughout the week about the 100 minutes, whether good, bad or otherwise for the Taieri side, but possibly going to prepare their legs for playing under the roof. So not one that I don't think many people picked, maybe other than the Dunedin team themselves, and by all accounts a fantastic semi-final out there that went right down to the wire. So
yeah, it'll be an interesting area if we have that happen again here today, with the Premier Final kicking off at a sharp time of 3. Might have to be delayed, which would really stuff you up as a coach, I'd imagine.
Yeah, and not sure the senior boys playing 100 minutes under the roof will be that enjoyable. But however,
I think they'd both be quite happy just with a sheer title, wouldn't they? Anyways, that's a long way away from now, and it's 5-0 to Kaikorai, and I think they might have knocked that one on. I thought, no. Here goes Fowler with the Predators on, carrying hard, making good ground out on that left edge.
Strong up the middle. As you say, the collisions again, Mox, have been...
They're willing, eh?
Yeah, real willing early. No real respite other than the odd handling error. Moody whipped off the left hand.
Just the hands for Kaikorai's been brilliant in the first try, and then just a wee interchange of passing. Good turnover.
No advantage.
Jeez, that was a good turnover. Carl still. He's getting over the ball, and it just looked clinical.
Yeah, strong over the ball. Still has played a little bit of 7 even back in the day at Premier Footy, but traditionally a hooker, but one of those features that you need, and that was one of his strengths.
George House at 7 upskill me there, because that guy looks fat. Know much about that man?
Absolutely nothing, Michael.
Yeah, right. Okay.
But I'm very impressed with the first 17 minutes, as you say. He's all around the park.
Yeah.
Obviously, Nicolau at 8 and Kirk at 6, 2 big bodies. And I think the traditional sort of open side flanker.
Yes. No, I've just been impressed with him. He's long hair. You'll see him in the line out. He's got the headband on, traditional with the long hair. But here's Kaikorai throw to the line out with a bit of an attacking option. I'll be interested to see. They might go for a drive. But it's not sure.
And called.
And I'm glad you sent me the photo of the feedback on the P2 game, which I called Brandon Hale out for a possible miss of the foot on touch, but he was right on the money.
Yeah, a couple of great calls from all the officials in that first game.
And we reviewed the last call on the penalty, and yes, fair enough penalty. There was knees on the ground, it had to be released, and then the poor number 5, who actually had a great game for Green Island, Jared Williams.
Jared Williams.
Yeah. Just ripped the ball. Just timing. That's all it was. Just a wee bit unlucky with timing. Good scrum.
Back into the 22. Past the halfway again. The skills on display. 50-22 on.
I just love seeing a few like receding hairlines and bald heads and.
Oh, bobbled.
Backwards though. He's going to pick it up eventually. There's a few bodies around the place. He's running towards forwards. And they've got a chance to recycle the ball.
That's Ricky Campbell away there. Mag and Turbo's finest.
Yeah.
Father of Oceana, and geez, that's good collision there too.
Well, Spirit are playing today. Probably
they
now,
are,
actually.
yep. So Ocean T will be down there in Invercargill.
Hopefully putting about 70 on Southland.
We come back for the penalty Possibly a high, no, offside.
So 18, is that, no, because who's running around? Is he at halfback with the bald spot with a bit of growth on his tuft of his front? For Taieri, I'm a bit lost, sorry mate.
Yeah, the jersey numbers.
Yeah, it's hard to see sometimes from up here as well.
It's beautiful senior footy though, wouldn't it? Just get into the changing room, get your jersey on and get out of there, really, isn't it?
Well, he looks like he's got Hisa Sasagi's jersey on, I'm pretty sure.
And that's certainly not Hisa Sasangi.
No. Oh, kick at goal, yes.
I'd say this has come in from the fellas up the front.
Yeah.
20 minutes gone here in the first half of the senior final for 2024.
Left footer.
Yeah, this is Horn. He looks elusive, doesn't he? A couple of touches, the chip and chase, as we noted on the try. Carried back to halfway there. That's going to end up well short and wide.
I thought that was of interest from 45 out, but you never know. And to be fair, if they'd kicked out for touch, it probably would have ended up there anyway. So we'll see Ricky Campbell get to throw into this. That last one just missed the straightness. A couple of subs.
Oh, yes, it's all go.
24 has been on for a minute and then gone back off. I guess that's what you can do.
Yeah, that might have just been...
Just check the fix of the boots, I think.
A boot or a wee bit of strapping on Fowler's ankle there.
Oh, good one of the line out there by Drew in the middle.
Playing advantage for Kaikorai as well, so chance to play.
Oh, good strong run by Fowler. Oh, that's hands in the ruck. I don't think you can do that. Going back. Shannon Young wasn't frightened about putting his body in front of there.
Nah, never afraid of the physical part of our great game as Shagger. Absolute servant for the Eels. Tell you what, that would be a great stat. I'm sure he's played in a Premier 2 final before the Prems made it back into Premier 1. Obviously was part of the Premier banner winning teams and now playing for the seniors. So
he would have played Colts rugby too.
And quite, yeah, absolutely.
They might have bet that there was a couple of decent Taieri teams back in those days as well. I wonder if this could be even his fourth team he's final for Taieri. And here he goes, Jackson through the middle. Good pass.
Well, that's a great carry. And the wee offload was on to Johnson there, but held.
Numbers.
Moody, that's possibly in the side by...
Geez, that's nearly yellowish.
Yeah, that's real momentum. And, yeah, the double blow here. That could be Hamish Kirk gone. Clearly offside.
It was pretty cynical, wasn't it?
Yeah, took the arm of the 9 after a great momentum carry for Kaikorai, and I think if this isn't a card, that'll be a very, very clear warning. No more from Tim Lucas in this part of the field. Probably one of, other than the try though, Mox, probably the one time that Kaikorai have been in the 22 attacking with ascendancy, so probably would have been a wee bit tough to have the first guy in the bin, but you've got to be pretty careful around the side of the rucks there with potentially momentum for teams as well. So might have just been a wee warning.
Taking the scrum though, Wally.
Messi at the back. Pierre tidies up. However, Taieri straight onto the ball. Clear lift. Plenty of pats on the back. That's a relieving penalty for the Eels. That was big number 3, Daryl McIver, I think. Possibly would have been hoping for a few more metres from the kick.
Wally, you are going to do a great job. 15 minutes while I quickly go and interview these captains.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yep, you'll be great, I'm sure, and I'll be back for the second half, but pretty excited, and it's 5-0. Go, Wally.
Yeah, no clear rolling there as White carried forward for Kaikorai. Nicolau, unfortunately there, just got caught on the wrong side of the ruck. Tempting to go east to west, rolled straight into the halfbacks. Oh, beautiful. How's the ticker?
Yeah, it's good.
The great Alan Crawford to join us for the back end of this first half. Crawford, mate, how has the ticker settled down?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, she was a close game.
That was a fantastic. Yeah, it was a fantastic final, and what a way to kick off our finals day for 2024 as Kaikorai get a lot of ascendancy here, and Campbell dives at the line, and Ricky Campbell scores the hooker for Kaikorai. That maul really well set up, Crawford, and what a great try for Ricky Campbell.
Yeah, set a good platform, got going forward, and Taieri were just under a fair bit of pressure. So yeah, and the result was Ricky burst off the back and straight into the try line.
So we see the line out here again. Straight up, easy ball at the front. And as you said, Crawford just got really well set and organised. Plenty of momentum. Ball to the back there. Ricky saw a wee hole and barges over, and boy, was he not happy.
As we know, once you get that drive on, and it's crucial to get that drive on, she's pretty hard to stop.
Yeah, Mox and I were saying, not too many line-out mauls in the first game. A lot of expansive, open running rugby, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was. Obviously, Kaikorai were trying to play it reasonably quick, which they did in the first half. They lost their way a wee bit in the second half. And she's over.
Yeah, nice adjustment. Cameron Horn pops that over. Kaikorai now lead 12 points to 0. 2 times Kaikorai have been into the Taieri sort of 40 and 22 and come away with points, Crawford, so they'll be really happy.
You've got to make hay while the sun shines once you get into that 22. If you don't, you've done all the hard work for no return, and you sort of start to doubt yourself a wee bit.
This half has gone by in a flash again. We're 26 and a half minutes in. Lungs will be burning. Strong carry to the 40 there. Just looking to get a bit of momentum back here, Kaikorai. Probably won't want to play too much with the ball in their own half as they go up the left edge. Manson. Well, that's the wee chip from the first 5 off the left hoof. It was Burton. Well sent back inside to the 22. And ball into touch. Crawford, tell us a little bit about this Kaikorai side, mate. We had Moxie Note, obviously defending champions of 23, finalists 22, and a side that have been together and a good heartbeat of the club.
Yeah. Well, you know, as we know with most senior sides, they're the guys that stay on a Thursday night and have a few beers. And they're the guys that stay on a Saturday night and have a few more beers. But these guys have sort of stuck together over the last 4 or 5 years. They've sort of just been building nicely. And yeah, they've got the rewards in the last couple, which is good to see.
Yeah, and in for another, it's a wee knock on there from McIver around the corner, but referee Lucas playing advantage for the tackler again, and he's been pretty strict on that, which I like. Tackler getting away from the back of the ruck, which allows play and momentum to happen. Results in an exciting, expansive fixture, which it has been for the first 28.
Yeah, she's certainly a bit of pace about it. I wonder how these old fellas are going to last the full 80 minutes.
Yeah, well, Mox and I were just saying, hate to think if we ever had to go to 110 minutes each way like the Taieri seniors did last week. A bit of practice, but definitely quite different.
Yeah.
Under the roof.
Yeah, just talking with the Prem 2 guys, and they just couldn't believe how fast it is out there.
Here he is off the back, Jesse Nicolau, barging into the 22. Looking for quick recycle. Shannon Young calling for the ball. They still want it, the Taieri backs here. Quick hands on, but that's great D out of the line. Spot tackle, stopped all momentum. Taking time now, Bissett at the back. That's Nicolau again. Strong. And over.
Yeah, too good.
Great fight back for Taieri there.
Yeah, Taieri got the roll on there, and Kaikorai were just struggling to get back in defence, which is unfortunate. But yeah, great try by Jesse. Definitely a great try.
Yeah, that was Nicolau that went over, was it?
Yeah.
I think that is Jesse Nicolau with the try there for Taieri. Nothing like slightly different numbers. The first care, I think, was actually from Sefona here. Great leg drive. Nicolau there, right at the back of the ruck.
Pick and go, and away he went, yeah.
No one in front of him tried.
Kaikorai have got to make these first up tackles. I think if they allow Taieri to pick and go like that, they'll be in a wee bit of trouble.
Young steps forward, pulls that one to the left though. Kaikorai now up 12 points to 5. Teams 1 and 2 here, Croft, so obviously, as noted, Taieri went through the season undefeated. Kaikorai just with the one loss, which would have been to Taieri. Do you remember much of the fixture in the round robin?
No, I don't. Actually, I didn't see that, but they tell me it was a hard-fought battle. And as we know, teams that are going undefeated through the season can be tripped up.
Yeah, we're a bit messy there on the return. Kick-off. Kaikorai regathered the ball. Moody to Johnson. A few players just starting to run a wee bit isolated here. That's Fowler. Won't be the last time we call his name in the fixture.
Actually not.
Campbell in the centre of the field, and Moody surveying options, comes back short side. Lovely little depth of touch there from James White back onto the inside runner. Just taking time and now looking to shift the ball. And shifting well. Wee chip and chase though, possibly not the right option there from Jolly.
Probably should have looked for a support on the inside there. Pass back in or taking it back in and just taking the hit. Yeah.
They play a great style of rugby, both teams, don't they?
Yeah, they do. It's a lot of continuity in it, so it's good. It's good. It's good to watch.
Still to throw into this line out. Plenty of options. Might have been Bissett at the back. Regathered. Tidied up from Nicolau. Box kicks goes up. Not out. Oh, that was Te Kura Rupeni coming in to put a massive shot on. I think he's got it slightly wrong, however. Kaikorai player was slightly falling, Crombie, but not happy. Yeah, come from a distance. Te Kura Rupeni trying to make a big play. However, just got his technique wrong, didn't he, Croft?
Yeah, he got it way wrong, I think. Simon, well above the shoulders, unfortunately.
Yeah, height of the tackle in community rugby this year is at the sternum, and that certainly wasn't. But I guess the players that come in from distance, match officials and referees, particularly line of sight, they're the critical things that they assess when adjudicating. And referee Timothy Lucas believed that was a yellow card. So Corey will spend the rest of the first half on the seat. See him in the second half as Kaikorai just short of the 22.
We'll go back to the drive here, yep.
Yeah, they're set again. They've hit Carney in the middle. Geez, they look good when they're set here. As they come out back onto the inside. Great recycle of possession. Cut out pass. Off the right foot. Goes Horn. Taking their time here, no need to rush. Kaikorai, Johnson there. That's White. Great shot on by James Lord for Taieri. Just slow the ball down a bit, messy.
Simon Pierre.
Yeah, Simon Pierre. These are a couple of big back rowers going at each other.
He's in his mid-40s, old Simon. Yeah, doing well.
I think a lot of these men with a 4 in front of their age are doing fantastic for the first 35 minutes here, and I think penalty there may have been either inside, coming inside from the side of the ruck, or possibly taking the man out past the ball. Actually missed that, but another relieving penalty for Taieri.
Yeah, I was just about to say before that happened that I thought Kaikorai were cleaning out the rucks quite well, getting over the ball carrier and stuff, but yeah, fringing there.
To the front, possibly knocked on.
I think.
Not yet called, so ball goes back inside the 22. Possibly got a few replacements on for the Taieri side. Going to see Kurt Webster out there possibly. Be interesting how both teams use the replacement options that they've got. Croft 26, as we've noted, comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, and I think you have to be strategic with them as the game goes on, obviously into the second half. And it can be quite vital who you bring on and who you take off.
Bit of a mess there. No one up for Kaikorai, and Campbell throws it in. Not regathered, so the ball will come back. For Taieri as they shift. 2 good passes here. We'll see them on the edge. Bang off the right foot. That's Emmanuel Ventura. That's a fantastic break in. We're away here. We'll link up. No, he won't yet. Glenn Beadle. Too fast.
Oh, that's a great try.
That's a fantastic try from inside, and there's a bit of argy afterwards. Probably not needed there. That's a fantastic try, though, from the Taieri seniors from well inside their 22. Emmanuel Ventura. 2 good passes. Bang off the left, bang off the right. And he put Beadle away from about 50 out.
Yeah, created that space beautifully with those 2 left and right propping. Side steps, he done very well. And as you say, put him into space, and I think Glenn had too much speed for him.
It was actually only the one pass too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Went bang off the right, off the left. Lovely draw and pass.
And he still had the man outside.
That's vintage Glenn Beadle, that though. Not the first time Glenn Beadle has gone to the racetrack from 50 out in Forsyth Barr Stadium.
And a bit of unnecessary nonsense afterwards. Shannon Young having a kick.
Yeah, I've seen Shagger do a lot of things. I haven't seen him kick many goals. He won't be short of confidence, though.
No, as we know.
First strike, snap hook off the 9th tee. However, another opportunity, maybe his favoured side from the right part of the field. Steps forward. Away. Kaikorai now leading by 2. 10 points to 12. But that's a massive momentum shifter going into the half, Crawford. Yeah, down a man with Te Penny in the sin bin. However, just shows the threats that they have across the park, and possibly how the back end of the second half is going to play out as the space opens up and the legs get a bit more weary.
Yeah, and Kaikorai need to make their tackles. I think there was 2 or 3 tackles that were missed there or fell off. So they really do need to sharpen their act up.
Knock on each way. Off the kickoff. First by Kaikorai, then by Taieri. Taieri scrum. Be interesting how these 2 teams play the back end in the first half. Croft, the Premier 2 fixture seemed to go on for about 6 minutes past after already been going for 50. Teams running it from everywhere, but...
Yeah, Kaikorai need to be careful here. They certainly don't want to go in behind. And as we've just seen, there is a, they have the backs to do that. Taieri do.
That's Jolly regathering the chip and chase from Taieri. They're short here. Horn off that left foot, which he has used quite a bit, and that's a great take if he's called it a mark. He hasn't, Needle. And he's away again. Wrapped up. The scruff of the jersey. Might be big Hisa Sasangi on there.
Yeah, it is. It is. I thought it was.
So that's what's confused us all up here. We've got 18 who clearly isn't Hisa Sasangi. Wee jersey swap. That's great to see he's still giving back to the game.
He'd be a good age now, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he's probably late 30s. 37, 38, which is probably young for the rest of the Taieri side.
Probably true.
Heard Pupker throughout the week on Rugby Chat, and the average age of the Taieri Eels side here is 41.5.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful, and yeah, it has really been, as we noted earlier, fantastic that these boys have been able to connect as teammates and mates again around our game. So
yeah, and it's good for the Taieri club as well. Very good.
It's a great throw.
Yeah.
Bissett definitely the target most of the day there in the line out as Young carries forward to the halfway. That's a turnover. No. Again, a quick tap. Taieri looked to play.
Oh, there's Skinny out there again.
Messi at the back of the ruck. That's McIver. No, it's not. It's Nicolau. Here's Sasangi. He'll be well taken care of. 2 or 3 defenders on him most of the time when he touches the ball. The wee chip and chase, however, not much connection with the outsides. And Jolly will say thanks very much. We'll take the lead into the half. Kaikorai leading 10 points to 12 in the 2024 Speight's Metropolitan Senior Final here at Forsyth Barr Stadium. And we'll be back in 7 to 8 minutes as both teams take a breath at either end of the field here for the second half action here on Elevate Analysis. Well, welcome back to Forsyth Barr Stadium here in Dunedin for the second half of the Speight's Metropolitan Senior Final. Young gets us underway. Kaikorai leading 10 points to 12 after another fantastic first half of footy. Be interesting what was said by both camps down behind the horns at half-time. Quicker than I thought it would be. I thought they'd take a bit more time, Mox.
That's a great cut.
That'll be a 50-22.
That's a 50-22. Not every day you see that in the senior grade. Burnsy's just done a great kick there.
Off the left foot too, natural left foot.
I didn't think so.
No. Maybe that was the discussion from the Kaikorai camp, just to turn the Eels round more.
Yeah, apologies for running off during the first half, Willie, but had to do a bit of work for grassroots, and I was over in the tunnel, and I tell you what, there's some feeling.
Yeah, no love lost between these two teams.
Correct.
Crawford and I talked about that fixture, tight tussle in the round robin, with obviously the Eels coming out the victors.
Yeah, they were both benches having good conversations with each other.
Yeah, hopefully it can be all left out on the park come the 80th minute.
Good carry by New.
Recycling, that's Manson.
It's good you said Manson, because I would have said Fowler.
Yeah, man, they look similar.
I think Fowler's off at the moment.
Moody, that's White. He's one we won't get wrong.
No. That's
beautiful
a fresh
James White, that's outstanding.
It's a fresh shave, eh?
It's back inside to Manson again.
You've been nice and patient here, Kaikorai.
Yeah, the two or three times I got into the Taieri half in that first stanza, came out with points 2 out of 3, so I'm sure that'll be the messages that were given from...
Oh,
Campbell's going to be in again, is he? Well taken, short of the line. Recycling, Campbell will have a nudge.
Wait, halfback.
Yeah, dives over. Try given. Jaden Moody. Also in a pair of red Predators, just to throw it out there as well. That was great recycle again, wasn't it, from Kaikorai and Ricky Campbell. He's been everywhere.
He has. I've already called him Ricky Jackson twice. He's playing like Ricky Jackson out there. All around the park.
Yeah, very mobile. Doing more than just his core roles.
Tell you what, we've seen some good hookers today. Really impressed with Thomas Ryan in the first game. And then Ricky Campbell, father of, has been awesome.
Yeah, passionate man, Rick, who loves his footy. Has been in the Kaikorai senior side for, I think, the last 5 or 6 years. Started as, well, junior footy actually out at Southern, and then a little bit for the seniors as well. Girls played at Pirates, and then now obviously plying their trade in the Sharks Ururoa team. Is
good replay. Nearly got over the big number 8. Jackson goes again, and then, just too many numbers, really. It was a good seniors try, I feel. Just keep knocking away until you get there.
Yeah, and that was lovely patience, as you well noted, Mox. And that try has been converted by number 11, Cameron Horn.
19-10, it's a good wee break, and a missed kick. Not ideal.
Yeah, that's a coach killer, that one. Not kicking at 10 after conceding points.
Just gives Kaikorai another opportunity to get it down on the half. You being a referee will answer a good question here, Wally. So the scrum on halfway, does that count inside or outside for a 50-22?
On the line, Michael, is inside.
Inside. So I can get my 50-22?
You can get a 50-22, so...
Roger. Good to know.
The marker's on the line.
We're just looking at like
inside.
The setup here, obviously, Taieri have only got one at the back, so it's hard to cover both sides. Yeah, I'd be tempted to kick it anyway, but Burnsy might have a run. We'll see.
That's Unani Evans on this at centre for Kaikorai too. They go the other way to the right-hand side. Oh, the wee loop around. Spot tackle from Ventura. He's just starting to come into the game a little bit. The back end of the first half, Emmanuel Ventura set up that fantastic 80-metre try, and that was a great spot tackle coming in off his wing, Mox.
Yeah, it had to be made too because if they were able to get that one more pass, there was some space there, so good cut down to the options by Ventura.
Really old school wraparound play, wasn't it, too?
It was. It wasn't even a miss in a wrap, it was the pass and then old wrap round. And I'll tell you what, if he was able to quicker hands, it would have worked. Crowd starting to build too, Wally. Just
yeah, it is.
that.
We've had it all. We've had the Willie away. We've had the wraparound. We had the double miss coming maybe in the second half.
Yeah, got it. Oh, there's...
That's out the back. That's Ventura to Beetle.
Oh, there's the old
He's
boy.
Away, Michael Kerr.
Good kick, actually.
Yeah, it was a good kick. He didn't always... Nah, we're a bit keen on the follow-through, though. However, that's a lovely first touch from Mike Kerr. Geez, I tell you what, he would have been talking about that all night if he'd sort of somehow turned that into points.
Yeah, the chip and chase was good because it didn't give a chance Kai could actually catch it on the full. So it landed. Oh, we've got another man down.
Yeah, we've also got jersey numbers. That's Hisa Sasangi down in the midfield there.
The old back of the knee.
Yeah, this will be something that may just come into play for both sides here in the second half. It's such a hard, fast deck, and the game's been played.
Yeah, with great pace.
Great pace.
Yeah, agreed.
And that's a shame there for Sasangi. That will possibly be his day, I would suggest.
Tell you what, his whole professional career was actually curtailed a wee bit by a lot of injuries as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, and those big hulking calves of his, yeah, as you note, have had a few wee niggles in his time. So hopefully that isn't the last time we see Hisa Sasangi walk off a rugby field. Hopefully he's back out there again for the Eels. 25.
Well, I think the amount of fun these boys have had, I can't see why they wouldn't be back next year.
Yeah, 12 months of rehab, he'll be good.
Come down and move the line out ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Jeez, we've got sideline camera going. How good is this coverage, just quietly?
It's fantastic. Always providing great coverage to the team at Elevate. Anthony Staffel, that's off the head.
That's a Falcon.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I must say the team at Elevate Analysis, not just this game, but the footage we're able to get on all our Premier fixtures, men's and women's, a Prem Colts game done every week.
Oh, I tell you what,
brilliant.
that is lovely taken by Kerr.
He's done very well. Oh, they got numbers wide. Can they find them though?
That's Dean Collins with the first touch. I think a few replacements being made by the Eels at half-time and bringing on a lot of that experience that we noted. You've got Kerr, Collins on the park.
Yeah, there's a lot of familiar names there, isn't there?
Is there what? Yeah. Kippenberger and Herrick's the next two to come.
Yeah. Kippenberger, brilliant.
Moody feeds.
Good scrum.
Yep, no reset scrums in senior rugby.
He is left-footed.
Yeah, he is. That's another lovely kick. Deep pushing back Beetle. Just short of the 22, but you don't want to give this man too much space, do you? Ooh. It's good collision, but not rolling.
Yeah, I don't think there was really any release here, was there?
Nah, and off feet as well, so.
Yeah.
Great initial contact by the Kaikorai defender, however, must stay on the feet at ruck time.
Lovely nudge by Shannon.
Yeah, that's a great kick inside of the 22.
This is the time for a miss too, to double miss Pup Kerr out on the edge here.
Yeah, this is the one they've been chalking up every Thursday for the last 14 weeks. Haven't seen too much forward play yet from the Eels.
Notice there a big lock standing at halfback for the drive, but missed throw and a knock on.
I think that might have been Webster that went up there and just ball got dislodged. Here's Kerr again. Slightly isolated, but geez, he's elusive, isn't he? Oh, going
Sideways.
Sideways, however, found space again. He has been taken slightly late. Slow to regather. However, they push forward, do the Eels. That's Webster.
Good straight line.
Yeah, that's Te Kora Rupeni back from his time in the sin bin. Webster again, 2 carries. Ooh.
Good bump. Head numbers outside. It might be a turnover here.
Yeah, turnover given. Play on, says referee Lucas. Might have been Campbell in there,
Yeah, I was
was it?
going to say, is that Campbell again? Another left foot coming.
Yeah,
That's the goal kicker, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Horn. Ball rolls for an age here under the roof, doesn't it? It's very hard, as we've noted, hard fast track is Smale to Beadle, and that's a good shot. Lovely locks, Jolly, doesn't he?
Yeah, I do know his brother, who's actually normally the fullback for this team, who's away on his honeymoon, I think, somewhere around the world.
Tell you what, very, very slow back to their feet are Smale and Beadle for Taieri. Wouldn't want to lose them.
Getting a wee bit messy here.
Yeah, getting quite scrappy. Going backwards,
Oh,
running
look out.
forward, and hello!
Oh, he tripped over.
Has he done his hammy? No, he's just tripped and play on.
Campbell's there again,
Yeah, of
though.
course he is. Oh, he has done his hammy, that man. Reached up high, took a fantastic
Oh, he's by
intercept.
himself, White.
Yeah,
His number's right, and they go left.
it's Manson. Tackle there.
No. Go big, no. Oh, that's not
possibly
good.
very cynical.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going in the pocket, mate.
Yeah, they had the warning in the first half for that cynical play coming around the side of the ruck. And again, clear momentum from Kaikorai side. Pretty easy decision there.
Tell you what, when you're diving and slapping downward, there's not much else that can go for you.
Oh, that's brilliant. Not happy with it. Teapot. However, will be in the paper on Monday.
Yeah.
He was making a play though, wasn't he, Kerr, that Kaik had all the momentum.
Tell you what, he's getting a round of applause, Pup Kerr, for getting onto the bench. Oh no, they're actually clapping off Simon Puri, who's had a great game.
Yeah, he's been good, Perea. It's a fantastic intercept, the big man reaching high, and you just saw him just snipe it.
Yeah.
Bang in the hamstring.
I thought he just tripped over himself, but no, it was the hammy. Oh, they're not going. Yeah, 9 points. What do you do? Obviously, you go for the corner and try and get a drive going.
We noted in the first half, didn't we, that Kaikorai maul very strong once it's set. Couple of big tall timber replacements there, the 20. Masoi.
Boy, it ain't terribly great.
No, not straight. Outside arm. They went to Johnson.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate for Kaikorai there, because they would have really backed themselves to drive over, and getting out to a sort of a, say if it was 26-10, it's a long way back. But 19-10 as the score sits, and Taieri down to 14 for the next 9 minutes. They'll be just looking to get out of their half now. Shannon Young's been doing most of the kicking and has based himself directly behind the scrum. Jeez, that's a hell of a tough on the front of that half-back.
He's been good though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's gutsy. He's wearing 18, which is really good.
Yeah, it's Harley Caulfield though. I think we've had that confirmed. The jerseys were a bit of a mess, but
yeah,
he's been tidy. So it hasn't always been that messy. Hasn't always been that tidy for him at the back of the room. He's done a good job. That clearing kick just gets outside the 22. A little bit of noise in the background there as the Dunedin Premier Men Sharks come out for their warm-up.
walking around to go across the road to warm up on University Oval number 4. That's a knock on.
Yeah, we knock on there off the line out with Scrappy.
Yeah, it's getting them out of their own half though, Taieri, so a couple of missed opportunities there for the Kaikorai line out, and now Taieri will get an opportunity to get further down the park. Tell you what, if they're next to score, I would watch them coming home. They will be very dangerous, but if Kaikorai can get another try, I feel like it may be a bridge too far. 3 try scores would be a lot. Yeah, just looking at that Dunedin team walking around there, and no rush to get out in the field, just happily sauntering around the outfield.
Yeah, no, still 55 till kick-off. I'll tell you what, Mox, the beautiful thing about going live on Facebook is you get feedback instantaneously, and I've just had it confirmed by a good Taieri man that that halfback is actually Nick Ralston.
Nick Ralston. And we're talking about the man with the hair.
With the tough.
With the tough.
And jersey 18, down in the program as 23, but that is Nick Ralston, Rowley. But he still has a very tidy game, has Rowley, as Kaikorai go back on to attack.
And he's just making another tackle.
Yeah, he's been everywhere.
Yeah.
And we do thank our audience for that. Unnamed audience member, but very appreciated. As they go into the 22 to Kaikorai.
Good run by the first 5.
Yeah, he's been tidy, hasn't he, Burton?
He's played a lot of games. No, by Burnsy in the club.
Big lock, Forgy.
Oh, he's dropped it though. I reckon he spilt it. Going back to a penalty. I wonder.
Yeah, did take 3.
22-10, like 3 points. You've got. Yeah, I don't know. I would.
Yeah, even just for and they have. Even just for time.
Yeah.
Time almost becomes the 16th man for Kaikorai as we get closer into the last quarter of this fixture.
Tell you what, there is a lot of referees on the Taieri side as well. I've noticed they are just when I was out walking before, a lot of feedback provided for Mr. Lucas, who's doing a good job, I feel.
I think both referees and all officials have actually controlled their first 2 fixtures really well. We've had 2 fantastic games of open running rugby, haven't we? So
yep.
They've been a part of creating that environment.
And I'm sure Fraser Hannon's pretty excited to get out there for the Premier final as well. There's another 3 points, 22-10.
Very nonchalant for him there, isn't he? Sort of just approaches the ball
and chips it over.
Yeah. That's you from 40 out. Number 8 on the home of Otago Golf, Belmac.
Come on, supporters, let's hear it. Where are the Taieri supporters? Get the hands.
Plenty of fizz sideline there that I'm sure is coming through the feed there from lovely ground announcer Richard Perkins. Back live at the stadium.
Oh, no call. Oh, that's high as well. Let that one go though. There's a wee scrap going on there. Yeah. Nothing more than a couple of pushes. Right, Taieri, you're going to have to launch a wee bit here, I feel. And here we go. Getting out to 12 points. They've got to be next to score, I feel, Simon.
Yeah, they did show in the back in that first half, though. They went bang, bang pretty quickly, so...
Yeah.
Kaikorai need to have their wits about them here and make sure they don't... Oh, there's Ralston. Te Kora Rupeni there in support. Held up by White and Forgy. This may not come out, although actually got the ball free. However, we've had our 9th injury of the day, which is becoming a little bit of a concern.
I think there's more to come on this one too, to be honest. I just feel like he was grabbing at a place that no one wants to be hit in. He was sort of gesturing that someone may have done something untoward towards that area. But no, we're carrying on.
Now, referee Lucas and Grant McDowell just conferring there, but nothing more. That's one thing I guess Kaikorai are going to have to be pretty careful about, just those afters past the ruck, because that is one thing, that indiscretion that can bring a team back into the game, isn't it?
Yeah. And of course, Taieri's still playing with 14 at this stage, as you'll see by our little yellow dot above the Taieri crest.
Geez, that's beautiful graphics. I wasn't even aware. That's outstanding.
Yeah, great graphics from the team here at Elevate. And just in the background there, Green Island starting to head round for their warm-up. I'm excited for this final later, but take nothing away from this game. It's been good so far.
The throw went back to House, wasn't regathered. It has been regathered actually from the
Taieri got
there.
their hands on it.
Ralston to the unnamed jersey number. That's definitely a Kippenberger. There's no doubt about that, number or not. So go into the half here. Taieri, pick and go. Classical footy. Ralston. There's Kippenberger. Goes hard at the line, but well defended. Slow to come out of their advantage, and the penalty will be given.
Double blow. Well, we see one of the Kaikorai boys going into the bin as well, I think.
Yeah, this will be interesting. It'll either be a warning, which I think it might be, called the captain out. Called Horn out rather than Campbell. Campbell did look like the player that was potentially in a little bit of bother. Probably fair though, Mox. The warning in the first half for Taieri for that cynical one in the side. Didn't go straight to the pocket. The quick tap here. Webster carries. And strongly.
They're gutsy in D here, aren't they?
That's the 7. House goes over the line, but possibly may get held up. No, try. Ball clearly on the ground, called in by A.R. McDonald. Number 7, George House, crashes over Taieri Eel, straight back in it.
Yeah, timely time to score, Simon. 20 minutes to go, players still in the bin. Right back in this game. It's still got 19-15 up on the scoreboard. I feel like it's 22. I'll tell you what, our scoreboard will be right there on your live stream.
It's great leg strength from House there.
I don't think he's gone off, has he?
No, he hasn't. He's been out there all day, and you noted him early, didn't you?
Yeah. He just looks like an absolute workhorse, eh? Just going to keep going.
Flowing locks, headband. We do have 19-15 up there. We might just have to get confirmation of that.
Yeah, no, we've got 22. But yeah, on the big screen here at Forsyth Barr, they're still at 19. Just need to keep up with us. Oh, that's not good. And my other profession, that's called a shank.
That is a shank. We'll get that sorted though. As you say though, Mock's got that clearly right now, so
22-15, yeah.
Extra time.
It's got that smell about it, doesn't it?
It does. I'll tell you what, we've had everything today, and a delayed Premier Men final because of the senior going 100 minutes is probably the next thing, so.
Yeah, we've still got 20 to go. I feel like there's still some points. I think both teams have got some points left in them. Kippenberger takes it well, bunts the first man off. Strong. Rolling around on the ball and gets it out to our... I've forgotten the halfback's name already.
That's Ralston.
Ralston. Rowley.
Beadle. GG's been everywhere, Clem Beadle. All the way just short of the half. Short here again. Ventura.
Oh, good hands.
Lovely hands. Ventura to Young. This is where all that experience from the Taieri players are going to come into this fixture. 20 to go. Many of them been here before, albeit a different side.
Oh.
Oh.
Facial there.
Yeah, we afters at the ruck. Rupeni. Always strong in contact. Chikura Rupeni. Kippenberger, he's been active.
Made the most of his time out there, hasn't he? Tell you, that fullback looks injured too. He's been good. Beadle, is it?
He's been slow after a few carries, and that's a wee... No, penalty.
Holding on.
It was Marsoe over the ball, was it? Or
I think it
Campbell
was
again?
Campbell.
Oh.
Tell you what,
Are we picking player of the days?
Yeah, we always are. We pick our own.
Yeah, he'd be high up there, Ricky Campbell. Bit of movement. We see Mike Kerr coming back on after his time in the naughty chair. It's been good though, Kerr, when he's had ball in hand, so he'll be looking to make amends of that time off the park. As Campbell throws into the line out. It's a good throw. Forgy goes up, but it's messy at the back, isn't it?
Yeah, that was just an all-time comedy of errors, everything going wrong there. Oh, they're gone. Let's go.
Yeah, looking to play with a lot of momentum now, the Taieri senior Eels side.
There he is again.
Kippenberger goes hard into Ackland. Short to Young. Tackler's just slowly getting in the way and goes out the back to Kerr.
Oh, he's done
Kerr
well.
Through, gets an offload away to Beadle.
Oh, high.
Yeah, that could be danger signs for Kaikorai there. They push hard inside to the 22. There's Ralston. However, they're going to come back, and it looks like going to the pocket. That's massive. Kaikorai down to 14. 17 to go. All the momentum with Taieri here. That's number 20 for Kaikorai. Joe Marsoy.
Just a shout out. We've got people watching in Perth.
Beautiful.
Brett Topping. Just telling me I'm getting people wrong. Yep, thanks, Brett. Did right.
They're short here, the Eels. Hopefully they get the ball back. It's messy there. Ralston. Rupini. Try. Te Korahiri. Rupini. Bang off the right, bang off the right. Reaches out. And boy, he is strode back to halfway. He's ready to go again. Messy at the back of the ruck, but Sefina did well, and good carry by Webster. Sort of bobbled here.
All tied up. Well done by Taieri, wasn't it?
Yeah, great composure as we look at the replay here. The ball sort of messy and bobbly, but Sefina did well. He picked the ball up between his legs. Quick recycle. Off the right, off the left, reached over. Try, and that try was quickly duly converted. And all locked up. 15 to go, 22 all.
Well, the good thing about being locked up now is I don't see it being locked up at the end. So Kaikorai look like they're getting tired. Oh, he shot his mouth guard.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
outstanding. Through the mouth guard, carried into the tackle.
Oh, yep, physical.
Bang. That was Collins. Dean Collins, multiple premiership winner for the Eels. And they go to width. Young looking to set away. Shannon Young. Still going, Young. Yeah, and another infringement from Kaikorai. You're right, Mox. Kaikorai just starting to look out on their feet. They'll come back.
I wouldn't mind keeping the tempo up here, Taieri. Kaikorai down to 14. Momentum's with them. Good kick. You want to get to this line out, set quickly, up and out, and keep playing.
Yeah, they've looked their best in the last sort of 10 to 12 minutes, haven't they? Quick taps and...
Yeah. When the game... Yeah, keeping the pace of the game up, I think, works for Taieri. They're probably not thinking that when they're breathing, though. They'll be struggling. Oh, yep. I don't know if you can just run out of a line out like that, but anyway.
That might be Herrick's at hooker, actually.
Oh,
Ethan Herrick's throwing the ball into the line out. Messy, but Kippenberger tied it up. Charging run up the midfield. Goes Sefon up. Young. Playing with confidence and all the momentum. That's Kurt Webster. The rangy, gangly Kurt Webster.
Penalty.
What do you do here?
Yeah, I think
Moxie.
you take the points. You keep your momentum, you're riding, you get in the lead, and then you get them to kick off to you again, and you get back down there. It's all swinging Tairi's way at the moment.
Tell you what, bit of a conference. And the experienced Webster goes bang. We'll take the 3. Thank you, sir. It was looking like a bit of a committee in the middle of the field there, Moxie. Plenty of boys looking at each other, and that was great leadership.
Was that Callum Bassett that sort of just gave it the... No, we'll take your points, thanks, boys. So many boys with different numbers on them, because I'm looking at an 18 down there that looks like Callum Bassett, but he's listed as 5. There must be 2 18s out there, because the halfback Rowley's playing an 18 as well. Anyway, this is to take the lead. For Shannon Young from in front from, let's say, 19 metres. Good to go.
Taieri now take the lead. 25 plays 22. It definitely is also Ethan Herrick's on for Taieri. Has been on for the last 10.
Yeah, that's Bissett down there, isn't it? 18. Oh, no. Oh,
the coach killer again. Will they play here? Oh, they have the Eels. Rowley with the boxy. Here's Kerr on his right. And a great option, actually.
Oh, the space.
Kerr going hard for the ball.
Oh.
Absolutely cleaned up the head, but play on. Just a wee. No. Penalty. Not much in it.
No.
However, high, clearly. But a glancing blow more than anything. Tell you what, that would have been a story. 2 yellow cards in a final. But it was a great call, actually. You could hear Kerr through the comms, Rowley, wee boxy, and it was the right call, wasn't it, Mox? It put Kaikorai under a lot of pressure, dribbling inside to the 22.
And somehow they've got to get down the other end, the Demons. And they look out.
Yeah, body language not looking great for Kaikorai.
To be fair, I didn't see them winning the last game, and they've managed to get up in that one, so who knows?
The lob throw to the skipper, calls it to himself. Yeah, gone early, too keen.
That's the way to get down the other end, just keep winning penalties. A wee bit more urgency now, not a lot, but a wee bit more urgency with Kaikorai getting down here. They're in the right half. Down by 3, 10 to go.
10 minutes to go. Crowd, can we hear?
Oh, now it's looked a wee bit shaky for the Demons of late. Long time to throw the ball in. The skipper calls himself again. Messi.
Got it though.
Brett Toya on for Kaikorai in 22. We knock on to the base of the ruck, however. Really has stemmed from their line-out mix, which was an absolute weapon for them for the first 50 in the game, and it's just...
Must be hard when you make so many changes. Just constantly different lifters, different jumpers. The only consistent is the thrower, I guess, for them is Ricky Campbell. Good launching attack opportunity here. I just might have to wait because Mike Kerr's getting subbed and he's not getting off that quick.
No, that looks like... Might be Todd Ford there, is it? Todd Ford for Kerr. A few backs to use for the Eels, so fantastic. Coach Bloxham giving everyone an opportunity. Someone from either side still got plenty of time to make a name for themselves. 8 minutes to go here in the 2024 Metropolitan Men's Senior Final. Solid scrum. They come right. Ralston draws and passes. One, Young. First touch to Ford, goes off the right foot. Offloads back inside. Great tackle.
Oh, he's in. He's in. He's in.
That's House again, isn't it?
It is House with a double. Oh, and that was not a great hit.
Nah, leave that. You don't want to give it too much after the try, but he did get a wee check. What a fantastic try there from the Eels. Good, strong set piece. They come to the right side. Ralston set Young away, set Ford away. He went off the right foot, and then two great offloads. And the man House, who has been absolutely everywhere all day, Mox.
It's him picking it off at the back of the scrum there. Ralston. Good pace injection by Shannon Young, and then the new man on the park. Fended one, fended two, offload. Good pick up off his toes. And then the opportunity to release the ball, and who's on there but House, to run the 10 minutes away and then get one over the top of his chops for good measure. And that will be that, I reckon. 30-22 with 8 minutes to go, 7.5 minutes. Taieri's theirs.
Take it to the House. We've missed an opportunity there, but what a fantastic try for the Eels.
I think there was a wee bit of conversation going on about, they didn't sin bin anyone after that, did they, Wally? After the try scoring act? No.
Nah, that guy, the
He's still
Kaikorai,
there.
that's the...
No, I just saw the touchies and the ref having a wee convo around. It wasn't the best, sort of, what would you call it, a tackle? No.
Yeah, it was sort of late, and the try had already been clearly scored, and oh, Young, that's beautiful. Smooth. Shannon Young puts it through the horns.
Trying to Taieri for number 7, George House. Converted by 12, Shannon Young.
Oh, there's a penalty happening here.
22.
I actually don't mind that. There's been a little bit afters, whether at the ruck or scoring a try, but clearly ball to ground, and the Kaikorai player come diving over the back of House's shoulder and base of the neck. Bit of confusion here now, what their option. We're going to have a shot from halfway. That's ominous. I think this is possibly maybe more using that time.
Yeah, that takes a minute out of the clock, doesn't it?
Yeah, 60 seconds as we know.
As we saw here, actually.
Yeah, not too far from that spot. 10 metres forward.
Bless Shannon, but I don't see him hitting it from 50.
I reckon he'd be lucky to get it to the 5, but he's kicked very well after the first miss. Struck that last conversion purely. Just whether he overkicks this, but soaking up valuable, precious time in the last 5. He steps forward. Actually hit it
pretty
not
good,
too
man.
bad, actually.
Here we go, though.
Kaikorai come away.
Oh,
They're going to have to chance their arm. Yeah, not the greatest kick. Kerr's back on there.
Oh, here's our man.
Oh, how good's he been?
House.
George House.
Oh.
Don't need to overplay their hand now here, though, Taieri, as Kippenberger. They've got...
I think they will. They'll want to score more points, mate. They'll be keen as mustard. You'll be able to tell that story later on tonight that I sealed the deal for us scoring the last try.
Yeah, 50 out will become 60, 70, 80 by the end of the night, that's for sure, as Sefona carries inside to the 22.
Oh.
Bouncing ball. There's Herrick's. Recycling. Wonder if Taieri have another halfback. Ralston playing all 77. There's Kerr. Runs behind his man. tackled, gets the ball away. That's Ventura. Couple of offloads. That's a knock on from Sefona. But you're right, they were still willing, still getting all those offloads away.
And Kaikorai back to full strength. But the stadium clock's actually still got 4 minutes. We've got 2.5 on our screens.
Yeah, that could be interesting. I do think the sideline officials from the Otago Rugby Football Union are in comms with one of the scoreboards, so that may be accurate. Still 3.5 minutes, a long time to score 10 points. However, stranger things have happened in this beautiful game. As
I've seen Auckland do it to Otago one day.
don't bring that back up, Michael.
Sorry.
Looking to go here to the Demons. Goes off the left foot. That's Toya, I think. Toya at the back there at halfback. 24 is Uani Nevins. They look to shift the ball right here. Shannon Young's been very slow to get back out to that wing, so that could be a chance for them.
Yeah, that strap knee looked like it may have gone.
Yeah, penalty advantage coming here. Quick hands needed. White.
Yeah, he got it out.
Yep. Now they're in trouble here.
Oh. Yeah, here he goes.
Here they go, Kaikorai. Hard into the 50 metre. Good recycle of the pill. That's a good shot though. Very slow ball. Off the left, Forgy. Quick hands needed. Shifts it to Jolly. He goes off the left. That's
Pass.
Possibly out of that. No, play on. Backwards out of the hand, the call. That's a great tackle. Mike Kerr. Ooh.
It's willing, I just can't.
So willing.
Yeah.
Johnson falling. Play on. That's Manson.
He's White.
It's the big fella. He's put in a shift.
Yeah.
That's Crombie.
Go on, score.
Toya short to Johnson. Picked up at the back there. That's Horn. Campbell. Good shot by Rupenny. Ball's been transferred there though and isolated. Kaikai's got to make sure they're staying on their feet as they enter the breakdown. It's Campbell again from the base. Taking their time there. Forgy with White. Pushing in behind. Quick ball needed. Short goes the 10. Barges over to Scott Burton. Don't write this Kaikorai side off yet, Michael.
Yeah, well, I know on our time it said it was time up, but in the stadium clock it's just clicking on 79 right now, so 1 minute to go. I wouldn't worry about a tee, boys. Drop kick that thing and get back. I guess if you do kick it, you're back in what, 3 points?
3 points,
yeah.
so.
But I guess he's saying that the kickoff is going to happen. Yeah. He doesn't take much time, the old left footer.
Smooth as you like. Horn comes forward. Ooh, pushed it a wee bit, but both ARs happy. 32 plays 29.
Can we see it again?
Oh, just a reminder for those viewers, our extra time format in all Metropolitan-based competition is 10 minutes each way of extra time, not golden point. 10 minutes each way of extra time. However, we're not there yet. Taieri, do they contest Moxie? Do they go long?
Oh, I'd kick it as far down there as you can.
In between. That's Mark.
Oh, he's lost it.
He's lost it. That's a great shot. Bang onto the ball.
And it was Bissett who made the hit. Right under the rib cage, knocked it free. Clicked over 80, kick it out, Taieri, you've won.
Congratulations to the Taieri Eels. What a final. Another belter here under the roof at Forsyth Barr Stadium in Dunedin, taking out the 2024 Metropolitan Senior Men's title. The #1 seed, they held on, they went undefeated. What a season, what a story.
It's good to see all the kids out there running around as well with their fathers.
Yeah, fantastic, isn't it? And it's been well commented on throughout the year that their families have extended from the last time that a lot of these players came together and enjoyed a game of rugby. Coach Bloxham and Kerr, Harricks all made mention that their tribe has significantly increased since the last time, and look at them all on the field celebrating with each other. I'm sure when they started the year, the banner and the championship wasn't at the forefront of their mind. It was actually just getting back together and enjoying the game of rugby. But geez, what a story, absolute fairy tale for this Taieri Eels side, and well deserved really, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, they've done well. They've scored a couple of quick tries, done extremely well to get back in front, and then worked really hard to hang on at the end there. I would like them just to turn around and shake some hands. I'm sure they'll get there. Well done, Taieri. They'll enjoy their night tonight, I'm sure, and we're looking forward to the big one shortly, Simon.
Yeah, please do join us again for our third game here under the roof at Forsyth Barr Stadium in Dunedin. We're not much more than 25 minutes away from the showpiece, the final, the Metropolitan Premier 1 men competition between Dunedin and Green Island. And if the first two finals are anything to go by, we're in for another barnstormer. Please join us back here soon on Elevate Analysis. Go and get a cuppa and a cold one, and we'll see you back here soon.